Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Darren, and in today's video I just want to have a discussion video with you guys. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Blizzard suing Honor Buddy for $8 million. Are you kidding me? Well, let's break down the conversation, let's break down the topic, let's talk what this is all about. And I feel like this is something I am really hyped about. I can't tell if the hype is the energy drink, which is my choice for the night, is Monster. I never normally have energy drinks, and it's 2 in the morning, and I never had this much energy at 2 in the morning, especially going to college and whatnot. But damn, does it feel, every time I drink it, it feels like it's drilling through my teeth. In a way, it's a satisfying feeling. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Blizzard suing Honor Buddy, or the guys behind Honor Buddy, for $8 million. So let's talk about it. I actually thought it was a very interesting news story. I originally saw it on Icy Veins, and it is a legitimate lawsuit going on. The post was done yesterday, so by the time this video comes out, that should be... Actually, yeah, should be 2 days ago. So, what is the premise? Blizzard is suing Honor Buddy, basically. What is Honor Buddy? And I want to explain this first for anybody who is not aware what Honor Buddy is. If you haven't encountered Honor Buddy bots in the game, especially in BGs, sometime between Pandaria and Warlords Jenner, then you've skipped out one of the probably least happy times of World of Warcraft PvP. One of those moments you would probably want to just forget about it. Never happened, never existed kind of deal. So Honor Buddy is a program that allows people to have bots do stuff for them. This program has been seen to do many things. For the most part, it can level for you, and I've seen a lot of people using it through MOP and WoD. It actually just will take the characters on a path, accept quests, kill mobs, and was fairly efficient to the point where people were actually just letting it run and it would just auto level for you. Part of the leveling excitement is supposed to be being able to level the character for yourself. And by having so many characters just being able to level themselves back to back to back to back, it also gave you capabilities for those characters to be able to make their own gold, to be able to make their own income. And this is something Blizzard doesn't really want, especially with the fact that WoW gold value has been increased dramatically ever since they were able to make World of Warcraft gold something that can be added to your account. So let's say you buy the token and you take that, for gold, and then you take the token to convert into real money on the balance. Yeah, that's something that I'm pretty sure Blizzard just doesn't want anymore, so bots would kind of ruin that. Another thing that bots ruined for me personally, and it wasn't like the biggest issue in terms of like, wow, this aspect of the game is dead now, but everybody who were playing this were pretty upset. And I mean that in the best way possible upset, as in like, yes, there was definitely something to be upset about. Let me explain. So when you kill in a BG, and you have half of your team are bots, imagine this scenario. Eye of the Storm. You're in a horde. You're trying to go for the middle flag. You go in there, not enough people follow you, you decide to fight for the flag, you die. You start back at the graveyard, but then you notice a pattern. You see a row of horde characters on mounts, running from Blood of Tower to Fel Reaver. And then back. And then back. They don't even stay there for long enough. And then back. They're like, what are they doing? Why is everybody following each other? And then you realize they're bots. So one of the things that Honor Buddy has done is added bots to Battlegrounds. Honor Buddy, as the name for Honor Buddy, would use bots to give people the ability to QBGs and farm honor points as much as they wanna. And the bots would basically run specific scripts. They would have capabilities to run scripts from one side to the other, or from one area to another area. And they're basically what they're doing. They're not trying to play the game. They're not trying to play objectives. They're just scanning for any enemies. If they see enemies, they'll start going through the main rotation and pop every single cooldown available. If they ever have anybody use defensive cooldowns or offensive cooldowns on them, they'll just pop every single defensive cooldown. If you threw any CC on them, instant trick it if it's available. And there just wasn't that much of a sophisticated program, so having bots in your team, in most cases, basically caused people to lose some of the games that they were playing. Which, I'll tell you right now, when you're going for BGs and you're trying as hard as I try and just dedicate all your time, let's say you've been at work, 5 to 9 job, you just want to come home, play some BGs, play some World of Warcraft, PvP, but then your team is full of bots. Like, who likes that kind of shit? And honestly, a lot of players did not. So, with this lawsuit going down, I guess Blizzard is trying to eliminate bots completely out of the game. The bots have been around for a while, and Blizzard has done bans to players who've been using Honor Buddy. But to this day, I still see bots from time to time. Definitely not as often, but I remember when Warlords Jenner close to the end, there were plenty of bots to go around. closer to the end of Mr. Pandari, there was still plenty of bots, but this thing might actually seal away bots altogether. So this is what Blizzard is putting into the title. And again, first of all, I should have said this earlier. All this information for you guys to read is in the description. So if you want to check out the link, you're more than welcome to. So the lawsuit goes as this. It's for $8,740,000 235. Actually, 235. So $8,740,235 41 cents. Very specific. Attorney's fees are about 174K, and cost of suit totalings about 1,700 or so. And this is on top of it, the ability to have these bots, which are about $200 per violation, and there's about 42,000 violations within the United States. It totals to about 8.5 million all on its own, just from violations alone. So that's kind of the crazy part about the whole thing, is just so much money. And this is just the bare minimum. Blizzard could have actually filed for 3 times that much. A lot of people, at least in the comments, are saying you could have filed for a lot more for every single penny. And a lot of players will agree that bots aren't a healthy thing for the game. I guess it is completely understandable that somebody might want to find easy ways to level. You're a busy person, and if you just pay money and you have this program running this bot for you and just leveling for you, grinding honor, that sounds nice. But most of the players will agree that that's not cool. A lot of players will agree that that's not something they would want personally out of a game. When they're designing a game or playing a game, they don't want a bunch of bots running around. When you're playing a BG, you don't want your team to be full of bots. You would rather have it be full of players. Those players might be good, they might be terrible, and you might yell at them, but at least it's players, so at least you have a chance. When it comes to bots, they don't communicate, they don't say anything, they won't do anything. They'll just run around back and forth and use abilities as per script. And that's not fun. And again, majority of people agree that no, bots shouldn't be used. Somebody, as me as somebody from an IT field, I do like the idea of, like, you know, hacking is wrong, but I do like the idea of, like, if somebody's hacking and what they get and how they do it, I'm always interested in how that happens. So the fact that these guys who've been running Underbody have been running for so long, and the fact that they haven't been taken off yet and still are getting bots into the game, I actually feel that that's pretty impressive. Call me chaotic, neutral, or whatever. But I do think that that's pretty impressive, and the fact that they've been able to make it work, and the fact that they're in BGs is pretty interesting. But I do agree with the rest of the players. Honor Buddy and bots kind of ruin the game, and they make it less fun. They don't really make it fun for the rest of us. It might be minor fun for whoever is using them, but for most of us and the majority of us, bots aren't a good thing. And I feel like what Blizzard is actually doing with this move is not to sue them for real money. For example, 8 million. But I'm pretty sure they're just taking every single legal step in order to stop the botting process. See, I feel like Blizzard, ever since they hiked up and they created a real value to the World of Warcraft Gold, which is, I feel like, pretty crazy that they actually have real value, like real monetary value to WoW Gold. WoW Gold actually has almost like a Bitcoin value, like a certain amount of WoW Gold actually equals a certain amount of dollars now. Ever since they did that, I'm pretty sure they want to sustain and preserve that as much as possible. So by taking away bots, you're taking away capabilities for people to be able to abuse bot systems in order to abuse maybe some kind of gold farming methods. And I feel like that this lawsuit isn't exactly to, you know, get them for every single penny that they have, but mostly to kind of just take every single possible legal actions to cause a cease and desist. I'm pretty sure that's how it's called. I'm not a lawyer, never really taken too many lawyer classes. I took one criminal justice class, so I do apologize for anybody who is well versed in lawmaking. You can correct me in the comments below. But I think that's what's going on here. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you want bots in the game, or are you happy with this decision? Do you think Blizzard should actually sue them for every penny, or do you think this big threat is enough to do it? Anyway guys, let me know what you think about the story. This is something I wanted to discuss with you guys in the video. I'm gonna go try to see if I can wean myself off of the monster, because I'm still awake, like wide awake, and it's 2 in the morning, and I feel like I should get some sleep. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.